Hi everyone, meteorologist Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now streaming studio. A very active pattern continues as another round of snow and then some dangerously cold conditions going to impact the state as we head Thursday into Friday, and the cold conditions will likely hang around all weekend and into early next week. So let's look at the forecast. Updated winter weather alerts. We now have winter storm warnings along kind of the Nebraska-Iowa border that start at 3 p.m. on Thursday, last through noon on Friday. This does include the Lincoln and Omaha metro areas. Again, these areas I think have the best chance to see maybe just a little bit more significant snow out of this system. Otherwise, areas shaded in purple stretching from Falls City in southeastern Nebraska, Beatrice out towards the Tri-Cities, north central and northwestern Nebraska are under a winter weather advisory. These begin either early Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon, ending in the west at 6 a.m. Friday, ending for central Nebraska at noon on Friday. These areas still could see some decent snowfall, and again, not only are we going to be dealing with snow, but it's going to be breezy to windy as we hit Thursday into Friday, so blowing and drifting snow, reduced visibilities, hazardous travel conditions, all expected as we head Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, Thursday night, and into Friday morning in the early afternoon hours, as again, another significant system appears to be set to impact the region. If we check out Skycast, again, starting tonight at 10 p.m., Arctic front is going to be pushing through the state. As it does so, winds turning to the north into the northeast. These are going to be pretty strong for us as we head over the next several days, and again, not only going to be blowing the snow around, but also going to be making actual air temperatures feel even colder. So as we head towards Thursday morning, snow begins first across parts of western Nebraska. That band of snow is then going to basically push west to east across the state as we head through the day on Thursday. So I think for central Nebraska, that chance will begin to go up as we head towards the early to mid-afternoon hours. For Lincoln, it's likely mid-afternoon is when we start to see that chance for snow really begin to ramp up. And again, as it's snowing, it's going to be blowing, it's going to be drifting. We're going to see those reduced visibilities and hazardous travel conditions. Snow will then continue as we head through Thursday evening. Thursday night could be heavy at times, and it will linger all the way as we head into Friday morning and then likely into the early afternoon hours for some parts of eastern Nebraska. The one difference with this snow compared to the last one, it will be much lighter, much fluffier. So, a good thing for us is that it will be much easier to scoop or plow than the last one. We also won't see snow potentially melt a little bit like we did on Monday and then refreeze as temperatures drop below freezing. We're going to be below freezing the entire time, so there are at least a couple things working in our favor. But you can see by Friday afternoon, Friday evening, all the snow is done. It is still very windy, so again, we'll be dealing with still likely some areas of blowing and drifting snow and reduced visibilities that could make travel difficult at times. So by Friday night, again, things overall should be fairly quiet, but again, it will be cold and very breezy across the region. Here's the updated snowfall forecast, expecting a pretty good swath of 3 to 5 inches of snow to basically sweep across central and eastern sections of the state. Heaviest snowfall totals right now, we're thinking 5 to 9 inches of snow across kind of east central and the northeastern Nebraska. Lincoln isn't included in that, so is Omaha and up towards Tacoma and the northeastern sections of the state. Again, 5 to 9 inches of light, fluffy snow. Not as much moisture with this snow as we had with the last system. And again, as always, there still has time for this to change, so make sure you stay tuned to updated forecast over the next day or so. But then as our attention turns from snow, Friday afternoon, or starting Friday afternoon, our attention turns from snow to just the brutally cold conditions. We have wind chill advisories that are in place beginning late Thursday night through noon Friday for central and eastern Nebraska, as we could see wind chills as cold as 25 degrees below zero overnight and into early on Friday. So bitterly cold, brutally cold as we start our Friday. And then after that expires on noon on Friday, we have a wind chill watch that's in place from 6 p.m. Friday to 12 p.m. Tuesday of next week, where we could see wind chills at times potentially as cold as 25 to 45 degrees below zero. So dangerously cold conditions expected through that time. This is our nighttime minimum wind chill forecast. So again, you can see Friday night to Saturday, we're talking 15 to 25 degrees below zero. Saturday night to Sunday, we're talking, again, 30 to 40 degrees below zero, 45 degrees below zero, into Monday and into Tuesday and so on. Again, so dangerously cold conditions. And even after things improve a little bit midweek next week, it is still awfully cold with sub-zero wind chills for a lot of us across the state. So again, some pretty brutal conditions expected with the snow, the wind, and the cold as we head over the next couple days. As far as actual air temperatures are concerned, low temperatures tonight, again, nothing we haven't necessarily seen before yet this season, single digits to lower and middle teens. High temperatures temperatures behind the Arctic front on Thursday, single digits to upper teens from north to south, around 18 in Lincoln, but with a breezy north and northeast wind through the day, it's going to feel a lot colder than that. As we head into Friday morning, it gets even colder. Air temperatures below about 10 below and about 10 above for actual air temperatures. Friday afternoon highs don't crack the double digits for a lot of central and eastern Nebraska, including 9 in Lincoln, 8 in Grand Island, 16 in North Platte. Gets even colder as we head into the weekend. Low temperatures between about 5 and 15 degrees below zero to start Saturday. Saturday afternoon, we're between about 10 below and 5 above for actual air temperatures for our highs. Sunday morning looks to be the coldest morning for us, between 15 and 25 degrees below zero for actual air temperatures. Again, this is a morning we could see those wind chills approach 30, 40 to 45 degrees below zero. We don't get above zero Sunday afternoon. Forecast high of 6 below in Lincoln, 5 below in Grand Island, around 4 above in North Platte. Monday morning, again, it's 10 to 20 degrees below zero to start the day, feeling even colder than that. We're looking at single digits both above and below zero for our high temperatures by Monday afternoon. So there's a lot of cold air that we're going to have to be dealing with as we head over the next couple days. Extended forecast does offer us at least a glimmer of hope, as temperatures will eventually moderate as we head towards the middle of the week next week, but it still will be cold and below average. Forecast high in Lincoln of around 20 degrees by next Wednesday. Also, it looks like we should be basically done with the threat of accumulating snow after this system Thursday into Friday. But again, brutally cold conditions, weather alert days for the dangerous cold expected Saturday through Tuesday. So again, a lot going on, so make sure you stay tuned to the latest forecast over the coming days for all the updated details, and hope everyone stays safe and stays warm over this very, very cold stretch.